Why should you want to know? Don't you mind about the future? Don't you try to think ahead.
We got Tito on Big Sky or what?
Save tomorrow.
He has not joined yet. No.
Okay. Oh man, what's up, Big Sky?
Just got done with the truth.
Boys are in here. This is a vicious game of Go Fish going on. I caught it coming in, and it is still going. And what I really enjoy about this is that the competitiveness. I mean, like these guys, I thought they would be like finished. I thought when the show ended they would finish, but obviously someone wants to win, and I really like that.
I went ahead and opened up a dedicated Go Fish cam for our viewers.
Yes. Got the Go Fish cam going. I love it. Good to see my guys. You know,
it's been a while since you saw them, right?
Well, yeah, man. We had a long night last night. We was out late. We was out in them streets late. You know what I'm saying? Then we took the PJ back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got their perspective on it. Why don't you go ahead and give us your perspective on it?
Where's Tito?
He's not here yet, so I'm trying to fill. I'm trying to fill. Are you going to talk about some emo athletes?
Tito. It's Buzz and Tito. No emo athletes. If anything, total opposite of emo athletes yesterday. But obviously that's what we will get into. First off, first of all, what a game. Four overtimes. I think fourth game in college history, right? 4 overtime, fourth or fifth.
I did not see that stat.
Really?
I know that the record for minutes played by a Nebraska Cornhusker was 60, and so if it had gone one more overtime, Derek Walker probably would have broken the record. Yeah.
Who won?
It was very clearly CJ.
CJ won?
We got
Kobe just made a face like he did. Tito? Is Tito on? Tito's there.
He's there.
What up, though?
What's up, Tito?
Trying something new.
Hey, I see. Hey, I like the background.
Trying something new in the background, you know.
Yeah, I like
the
that.
new penthouse. You know?
Yeah, go play the piano. But what's up, Tito? Now, so Tito, we are, just discussing the game last night. And Caleb,
yeah, I heard it was a wild one. Oh,
my bad, CJ, and my boy CJ. My boy CJ, Wilshire. Hey, moms. No, mom. You come on now. Whoop-dee. Yeah. All right, cuz. Yeah, just discussing the game last night, Tito. A very, very, very hard fought battle. We ended up we ended up on the wrong side of the results, but first let me ask, what was their take, Big Sky?
They just kind of discussed that it was not really a fight, it was more just like a grapple fest, and that they were tired, and Kobe slept very well. CJ did not sleep at all.
Yeah. I didn't sleep. I think I went to sleep. I got home about 3. And like I don't like I get like anxiety a little bit when I fly. So like when I get off the plane, like I'm like awake. You know what I mean? So I can't sleep on the plane or anything. So like I'm awake, I'm up. And so I probably didn't go to sleep probably till about 5-ish.
Wow.
Yeah, because just like, I like to unpack too when I get home. So I unpack everything. Yeah, so I probably didn't get to sleep till about 5. But guys were definitely tired, mentally tired for sure. It was a tough battle. Big Sky, can you find if it what overtime? Because I got that stat. I didn't fact check it though. Someone told me that stat that it was like the fifth quadruple overtime game in history. Uh, but yeah, Tito, no, it was a crazy game. Um, we certainly had our opportunities to win. Um, and we just fell short. But the biggest factor I took away from that game is that we uh, became our togetherness grew. Our togetherness grew, and I feel like it grew tremendously. Um, and I feel really good coming out of that game, even though we did not, even though we didn't get the W. I feel really good about where the team is headed in the direction they are going.
Those games either break you or they're going to make you.
Right.
It's a good
Right.
thing it happened early in the season.
Exactly.
Because you have time to learn and grow from it.
Exactly, Tito. Exactly.
Sounds like it's going to only do wonders down the line, and sounds like the guys are, coming together even more. So, nothing is a loss; it's only a lesson.
Exactly.
Unless you were deep in the season and it kept you out of the tournament, then it was a
Right.
loss. But then,
right.
you're not there just yet.
But I agree, Tito. It's not a loss; it's a lesson, and we made some careless mistakes. We got a few guys kicked out of the game towards the end. Lat got kicked out, and that's something that
what
we
happened
learned.
with him?
It got a little testy. They went on a run. We called a timeout as guys were walking to the benches. Bumped, and then Lat, kind of, got in the other opposing, North Carolina State player's face, very, very close. And
Hold on. Y'all don't have no last chance you situation going on, do you?
nah,
The kids are just out of control.
nah, not at all.
Cursing out the coaches.
It was just a nah. That's that JUCO though. I have been there. I've definitely been there. That JUCO basketball is different. But yeah, and Lat just lost his cool momentarily. And unfortunately he was ejected from the game. But it wasn't the reason we lost at all. And like you said, we're going to learn from it. And Kobe and CJ just had their show, The Truth. And speaking with them, they even feel like the team is in a very good spot right now. And like I've said as well, Tito, these are the things we want to happen right now, early, going into Big Ten play Saturday. And I feel good about the growth that we had yesterday. We could have won that game. We should have won that game. But it's definitely something that we're going to learn from. And I think the guys definitely took that as a growing point in the season. And
Right.
for if you think for a second like that was not a growing point for this team, who has the few returners and all these newcomers, you're out your mind in my opinion.
Right.
You
What
know
would you
and-
say
and
were the bright spots you think you can build from? Or even if they
defense.
weren't bright spots, things that you can recognize
I
you can get better at.
I feel defensively we played a lot better, especially with our backcourt. We communicated a lot better, um, and offensively, I feel like you know we played with the pace and the flow that we like to, and that can even get better too. Like we can still play a little faster, I believe, and that's what's next, and that's what's coming. And the guys see that, and if you don't see that, it's I mean, it's hard not. It's hard to take a negative away from last night's game, in my opinion. And I saw comments out there, that we aren't ready for the Big Ten, and you know, and I think that's total opposite. I think a game like last night totally prepares you going into Saturday, against Indiana.
And as
And
crazy as it sounds, that game, losing it may benefit you more than winning it,
correct,
because you don't get the same fire from the guys if you win that game going forward. You don't get the same focus because it's more so like, whoo, we got away with one, instead of saying,
right,
no, I don't want to feel like this again.
and I totally agree.
It could probably only benefit the team at this point in the season.
I can I mean I can't agree with you more. I mean, you're exactly right in my opinion. This is a team that still has growth, and last night I think was a very great test. And even though we didn't come out on the other side, I really feel like it was a step in the right direction,
Right.
and I'm excited to go on the road and try and get another one at Indiana Saturday, man. And
That's a big one. What's Indiana doing this year?
they're not bad. They're not bad. They've got a lot of returns. They're similar to a lot of teams that just have a lot of returners as far with this COVID going on. So, but they've got Trace Jackson Davis. They got a couple freshmen, and obviously they got a new coach with Mike Woodson. But they've been playing well. But I think if we really just hone in on some of the little things that we weren't able to finish and go through with yesterday, I think we'll be okay. I'm excited, man. I really am. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think the team definitely gets it, Tito.
But time will tell.
Yeah.
And time is coming soon. It sounds like Saturday. So time will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Short turnaround. But this is it, man. I mean, we're in it now. We start this conference play. And so every night, every game's going to be similar to the game last night in the Big Ten. That's just the bottom line.
Right.
And again, we had opportunities to win that game last night. Bryce makes a free throw. The horrendous no call at the end of the game was just. I mean, that's just it.
For overtimes, the refs is trying to go home, man. That's how that works.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but we were out there in on the East Coast, ACC land, so we did not get the we didn't call. I mean, there were several things in the game. The free throw differential, Tito, was 40 something to 15. Foul call differential was 40 something to 15. And I mean, it was crazy. We got our point guard got just hammered last play in regulation, no call. So there were things, man. We missed the free throw, but I think we learned from it, and the guys last night, they were disappointed, but they were eager. Like they're eager. They can taste it. There's no question they can taste it, and we're not gonna have nights like that where we might not shoot the three as well. Those. I think all of those things are accumulating right now for us to really play our best basketball, and I'm excited to go on this road trip Saturday, man. I really am.
I think y'all gonna be all right. I think y'all gonna be all right.
Me too.
But this might be a good time to go to break because the DoorDash people don't know how to just leave it at the front door. Keep ringing my bell, and I'm going to choke this dude out.
Nah.
This might be a good time to go to.
Go ahead. Go ahead and go, Tito. I'm gonna keep it going because I do want to talk. I'm gonna talk to Big Sky about one incident during the game that kind of went viral. Trey McGowan on the scooter. Did you see Trey McGowan?
I who hasn't seen Trey McGowan? ESPN sent on an alert for it.
Right. What do you think? Tell me.
I thought it was funny.
The comments were hilarious,
particularly the commentary from the ESPNU crew.
Which, by the way, they said hands part of the ball. I heard that too. Come on, like guys, that he didn't even touch his hand. First of all, it was all wrist.
I don't think any Nebraska fan was a big fan of the commentary last night.
Right.
We need more of Jessica and that one guy that's always next to her on BTN Plus.
That Yagadunga.
We have a shirt now.
I saw.
We've sold one.
I've purchased.
Boom. There we go. there's our one sell.
I've purchased. Yeah. And by the way, Nicole Griffith, it no Yakadunka. It's not Yakadunka. Like that's not, as she said, missed opportunity. Nicole, it's an original. It's not a play on words. It's Yakadanga. Like that's what it is, from my childhood up until now. Shout out to Pops again. But I appreciate that though.
Yeah. So I thought,
so viral. I mean,
well, they
what'd they say?
They just weren't. They didn't see the humor in it. It was the most pathetic thing I'd ever seen in my life. The one guy who was a real stiff the entire night,
right,
just goes, "Well, I don't know what he's going to be doing on a scooter." It's like, well,
right.
It's funny,
right?
So just
terrible. I mean, they were terrible. Let's be real.
Yeah,
they were terrible. There are guys available though. ESPN. There are guys available. They have a great voice. I've heard. This guy has a great voice. I heard he's pretty good. He's
got a catchphrase.
It's
been viral already once.
It's gone viral. ESPN. Look him up. Goes by the name of Buzzy Carruthers. Shameless plug.
I didn't know your real name until DP told it to me.
Bertram.
Don't squeeze the.
There will be a fourth.
Hey, there you go.
Please believe it.
Tito has returned.
What'd you get to eat, Tito?
We used to say in school, me and Buzz went to Hampton together, we call him "Don't squeeze the Carruthers," so we just call him don't squeeze the. If you don't watch Fresh Prince, then you all know what we're talking about. But don't squeeze the Carruthers. Don't squeeze the.
We'll explain it one day. We will.
Big Sky, no Fresh Prince.
I have seen the show, but I do not understand the reference.
Don't worry about it. We'll put you on.
We'll put on. But no, Tito. So we kind of pivoted off of the realness of the game to a lighter part of the game that happened, which was Trey McGowan on the scooter. He kind of went viral. I sent you that tweet. You checked out that tweet?
No, I haven't. Way too much going on to watch no tweet. What he was on a
Tito's fighting demons right now.
Yeah, I guess that answers my rhetorical question on who hasn't seen Tito.
Right. Tito. And I sent it.
Is it that popular? I mean,
yeah, no, it's viral, Tito. So
what does that mean?
Viral, it means that
ESPN
I know what it means. Okay, so ESPN posted. Okay,
right.
We're at that level. Okay,
right. Yes.
All right, I have to check
it
it
was
out.
just a video of our guy who's out right now, our starting two guard who's out right now, but he's on a scooter. He has a scooter, and there was a little during the kerfuffle last night. He kind of just rolls over there on his scooter. And everybody's on social media is like, what is this guy doing?
Was it one of those scooters where one leg is
yes,
up
one leg is up. One leg is up. And
okay.
yeah. No, he went viral.
Check that out. Yeah, like what's he gonna do, right?
Right. But the comments, Tito, I mean, they were hilarious. Like, I mean, what one of them was like on Boys in the Hood, where the dude he jumped off that mug off the steps.
But see, if he's smart, if he's going viral, now he'll try to get him a scooter endorsement because he can make money now, right? That's how it works now. Go get with a scooter company. Go get you a check.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, that's genius, Tito. I
Holla
didn't
at
even
me.
think about that.
I
I'm going
set it up.
yes, we gotta hit Trey during the break. He's got to get a scooter endorsement, bro.
You gotta think
You
out
have
here.
to, he has to, right? Big Sky.
It's only
Scooter
right. Hit Ray J and get the Scooty bike endorsement. The Scooty bike.
Text Trey right now. You don't have Trey.
Have him send one to campus. He'll be riding around on a Scooty bike, get a little check.
Dude, it's perfect, Tito. That's perfect.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
can't let this stuff go to waste.
No, seriously, like that's genius. That seriously is genius, though. You know, so the original tweet that went viral, it goes, it says, "My man rolled up to the fight on on the court on a knee scooter. I'm dead." And then the commentary, man. I mean, the comments were, just epic. You know, just epic. I'm trying to find the one that I'm trying to find the one where it says if he would have hit a little pebble, that mug would have flew into the stands.
Then the crowd probably would start whooping on him.
Right. Somebody said, "Talk about ride or die." And here goes the GIF.
Come on, you brothers. Ain't supposed to be fighting. That's what he's gonna go over. That's what he's about to go over there and say too. Come on, y'all brothers.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be fighting.
Yo, I mean, it's good stuff. Wait, just read the comments, Tito. Just read the comments.
I'm gonna check it out. But shout out to Lincoln, Nebraska's own Terrence Crawford for the big win.
Yes. Yeah, man.
And we gotta get Bud on the show. What's going on?
He was actually on who's
he was on Uptown with number 43.
Yeah.
It's Terrence Badgett.
He was on
on this station?
Yeah. He was just on last night. He was on last night.
Come on. You're supposed to tell me something like that.
It's the full 14-minute interview on our YouTube page at 93.7 The Ticket.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be on this show. For two, somebody's supposed to tell me that he was on the damn station.
We'll get him. No, Terrence Badgett used to play. He used to play. He's boys with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's boys with him. So that's his guy. So
shout out to Bud.
That'll be our connect for sure to get him on. But he did, he came by in practice. Well, played with the guys. He got game, Tito, for real.
I seen some clips of him on the court. Seen some clips on. I probably body him up. You know.
You take him straight to the old man game.
Yeah, we go to the bully ball quickly. You can't use those hands in basketball.
He's strong though.
You can't use those hands in basketball. I'm taking him down deep water.
He's strong. He be talking a gang of mess, Tito.
I know. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
But
we need that Errol Spence fight. See, did they ask him about Errol Spence on the show?
Did the Big Sky? No, did not ask about Errol Spence.
You see, he needs to be on this show right here. What's the buzz?
Yeah, exactly. That's the one that we gotta, since that's his boy, we gotta ask him that. But no, that was a good fight though. But we're gonna go to break. We got a good show, man. We got a good show ahead. We're gonna talk some NBA. We'll talk youth sports again. There was another incident in high school up in Iowa. Absolutely crazy. I mean, it's sad. Since December's hit, it's Christmas time. You know, so it's only right. I think we talk about top 5, get a top 5 Christmas movies. Get a little show update. Everybody, hey, Big Sky, how's that BMF?
I don't even know what that means.
This guy, you been watching?
Big Sky don't know no BMF. He said, I don't even know what that means.
Hey, my barber's son is named Aiden Holloway. He is playing on ESPN Plus tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
Check him out.
Check that out. We'll
I
check that
believe
out.
y'all have recruited him to be honest.
I don't know.
I was told. I heard the head coach had the whole FaceTime with him and everything. That's what I heard.
Tito's baiting you into an NCAA violation right now.
I'm just telling you. I'm just reporting what I heard.
We're gonna get into the King Richard movie as well. So we will get into the King Richard movie. All on What's the Buzz? Tito and Buzz. 937 The Ticket.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Smithbrook, Illinois.
When everything is changing, you need a store that's a constant. A store that has the brands your family loves and the value that you need. A store where you can stock up, pick up, and drive up. A store that's close to home and feels like home. A store that puts the health and safety of you and your family above all else. And a store that's always here to help. At Kohl's, we don't know what next year will look like. We just know that we'll be here for you no matter what. Kohl's, here today, here to stay. See store or Kohls.com for details.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
10 years later, at age 28, Jackie finished her high school diploma.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we
go. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
The Joint, the chiropractic place in Lincoln, reminds parents, let your child know strangers can be dangerous. That talk you have may be life-saving. If you have any information concerning a missing child or someone who has tried to abduct a child, call the authorities. This reminder is from The Joint, the chiropractic place on O Street in Lincoln. They're open, walk-ins are welcome, or call 402-817-3770. Wishing everyone a safe and happy holiday season.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Record highs could be in jeopardy today as we'll top out near 72. Winds remaining light out of the west and eventually turning out of the south at around 10. A cold front moves through tonight. Will drop down to 42 for the low and be cooler tomorrow, but still very mild. with a high of 59. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A commitment to volunteer service is one of the many things that makes Nebraska so special. Volunteers give their time, energy, and resources, and they ask for nothing in return. The Step Forward Awards ensures they're recognized for all they do. Serve Nebraska thanks all the nominators, nominees, and sponsors for helping to honor their dedication. The Lifetime Achievement Award is the most prestigious award in the state given for volunteerism. Serve Nebraska is proud to award this year's Lifetime Achievement Award posthumously to Nancy Hoke of Nebraska City. Nancy's dedication to making Nebraska City and our state a great place to visit and live is an inspiration to us all. Once again, congratulations to all the 2021 Step Forward Award honorees. We hope you'll join us online to celebrate volunteerism this year. The event is free to attend and to watch. Visit serve.nebraska.gov to learn how. Sponsored by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
It's time for today's STEM tip. Okay, you know recycling is important. No one wants plastic in the ocean. Here's a cool way to repurpose a plastic bottle. Build an awesome terrarium. Cut a large plastic bottle in half and fill the base with sand, pebbles, potting soil, and your favorite plant. I chose an African violet. Put the top of the bottle over your base and place it in the sun. Your plant will grow sealed in its own ecosystem. Fun, right? Learn more at She Can STEM. A message from the Ad Council.
Back to the Ticket Weeknights. Here is your host, Buzzy Carruthers. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tito, who you got tonight in the game?
What game? What Cowboys?
New Orleans, Dallas, yeah.
I always root against Dallas, so of course I got the Saints. Hopefully,
Saints.
The Cowgirls.
Dude, come on, bro. I mean, I'm watching the Knicks game. We got the Knicks on in here. You already know my guy playing. AB, shout out. But let's get into some NBA talk, man. Yeah, man. So we were off last week, Tito. And we did not get to discuss LeBron James and his suspension. And, you know, as a LeBron guy, I don't think the suspension was deserved at all. Like first of all, like, have some feel, NBA. Like, this dude was going to play the Knicks the next game. Like that was going to be a big time game for the NBA.
So he can easily just clearly bust somebody in the eye.
Come on, man. Come on. Big Sky.
Clearly and blatantly.
What?
Bust somebody in the eye.
Are you serious?
He punched a dude in the face, essentially. He's not going to get up
It's
free
clear.
for that.
It was clear.
What? Guys, this guy
we're
tried to take it. First of all, who boxes out like that on the free throw line, Tito? Since when do you take the top guy?
Don't give you no right to bust somebody in the eye. We've seen these kids model after that, punching people after games. It's all LeBron's fault.
No.
It's all LeBron's fault.
No, that's too much, but yeah.
No, y'all don't understand his influence, and he could care less about his influence.
No.
He's out here
So what
punching
you're
people in the face, and these
now
kids
you're
are replicating it.
So what, you're saying LeBron's a dirty player?
I'm not saying he's a dirty player, but that's a dirty play. The kids see it and say, okay, LeBron's doing that. I'm going to sucker punch somebody too. That's what's going on right now.
No, I don't think so.
That's what's going on.
Like, all right, first of all, let's break down what really happened. Okay. All right.
Break it down.
This guy, Isaiah Stewart, is on a free throw. All right. It's a free throw box out. In all my time of coaching, I have never had the offensive player on the free throw box out take the top guy. Never. you go down, you crash downhill. And most of the time you're going to X. You're going to X. You're going to try and cross across the lane with your other.
So you're taking a long way to make an excuse for somebody clearly extending the forearm of the fist to bust somebody in the eye.
Tito, come on.
It was clear as day. It was clear.
Come on, man.
It was clear.
You know what that was, Tito, because we all know we've all been no.
Punch to the
We've been
face.
on nah.
What are we talking about?
We've all been on the basketball court at some point where a dude is just on you for no reason, right? A dude just all over you, trying to be physical with you, and during the game, you get off me, man. Come on, man, get off me.
Oh, please. Get off. That's not what that was.
Yes, it was.
Please.
Come on, man.
That was pretty clear, man.
Me, dog. He was like, "Get off me, dog."
It was pretty.
He didn't say, "Get off me." Come on.
That's one thing. If you clearly you can see that motion. There was a motion where he boom. It was a boom. It was a short forearm punch to the face. Purpose.
Okay. But let's be clear though. He did not hit him with his elbow. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, hit him with his fist.
Okay, hit him with the fist.
Oh, so that makes it better? That makes it more blatant to me.
No, because the narrative was that he hit him with the elbow and fist.
Why is your fist balled up? Why would if I'm really trying to get position
off, I'm not gonna try and get a guy off with an open hand. Like, get off me. I'm gonna have my fist up and I'm gonna be like,
please.
Get off.
This is ridiculous. Move on.
Come on.
Move on. And then ironically, he got he had to sit out for COVID initially. Now they're saying it was a false positive and he's complaining now. Like, this is getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous with this guy. Get him out of the league, please.
Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it.
Move on. I can't talk about this guy. I can't talk about him.
Come on, dude. Hey, this is what being a LeBron hater feels like.
Not a hater.
But
this guy is overrated.
Oh my God.
He's overrated. What does he do well besides pass and having a high IQ? Oh, okay. So you don't have to be able to shoot no more, huh? Ben Simmons must be the second greatest player of all time. I mean, come on, man. Let's move on.
Wow.
Let's move on.
Wow. So LeBron can't shoot.
No. He can't shoot free throws either. We all know that.
Gosh, bro. Do we have anything on the text line, Big Sky? Because this guy is usually.
That's why we need to move on. I told you I didn't want to talk about this.
The last time when Terrence and I talked about this last week,
using my government name out here.
No.
Big Sky, come on.
Terrence Badgett. See, you just gave yourself up.
Yeah. So when Badge and I talked about it, the text line supported me and agreed that Isaiah Stewart deserved the lesser punishment, and LeBron should have got more games than Isaiah Stewart.
That's crazy. There's that many LeBron haters out there.
But don't get me wrong, the Isaiah Stewart character is a bit of a clown too.
Yeah, he needs to leave.
All of that extra stuff.
You want to talk about league?
That was too much. Like, if you really, you was right there face to face. If you were that upset, you would have just went and hauled off on him right then and there.
Exactly.
All the extra theatrics.
Exactly.
We didn't need that.
Exactly.
We didn't need that. I keep it real. I keep it true and honest. LeBron is a sucker, but so is Isaiah Stewart.
No.
They both should have got suspensions, but LeBron should have been more.
No.
I agree.
And what did Terrence say? What was Terrence saying?
Well, he's a Lakers fan, so it doesn't matter. He's biased.
No, what did he say? No, that's not true at all.
He thought that he thought LeBron didn't even deserve to get fined.
Yeah, a fine.
Like, no suspension, no fine, nothing. No repercussion.
No suspension, but I mean, a fine, yeah, I would have been okay with that. But he definitely didn't deserve to be suspended, Tito. That dude was nobody boxes out like that. It was he blatantly wit at LeBron and was trying to punk LeBron. He was trying to punk him, essentially. He was trying to punk him, and LeBron said, who do you think you are? You not gonna punk me. And he said, get off me. What the?
It's the same guy that was asking for his number after the game, hoping that he could apologize and let him know it wasn't intentional. Oh, that's a real tough guy right there. Please.
No,
move on.
At that point,
Move on.
we just don't want anything because like you're not
But
really.
please, what is we? What are you talking about?
Us LeBron fans.
Stop.
No. By the way, Big Sky has officially paid off on his wager when he thought that Green Bay was going to beat. Jeez, wouldn't have mattered if you had Rodgers either, buddy.
If Mason Crosby had a working leg, they would have won with Jordan Love.
Here they go. I can't wait till you guys get off this bye. You guys on the bye this week, right?
Yeah. And we're just the best team in football going into the bye.
I got Rodgers on 2 fantasy teams. So it's killing me this week. Killing me. Big Sky. Let me ask Big Sky. My choice is between Teddy Bridgewater,
not Teddy Two Gloves.
Who's hurt. Let me finish. I don't have a whole lot to choose from. Tua.
You're gonna go to the waiver wire and you're gonna pick up Taysom Hill because he averages more than 20 points.
He's already gone. Somebody already took him. They played tonight.
Somebody told me to pick up Taysom Hill a couple weeks ago, and Big Sky said, "No, don't take him."
Well, that was 6 weeks ago. That was like
I wouldn't take him either. Like we don't really know. I need to see him first. I need to see him play a game.
We haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. It was at least 3 weeks ago, and he would have got you zeros for the last 3 weeks.
I need to see him on the field first.
I wouldn't have been starting.
Well, you have seen him on the field, and he scored 20 plus fantasy points. So
that was last year. That was last year.
It's the same offense.
No, this is an offense without Kamara tonight and without Michael Thomas. So it's
is
not
Carson Wentz available?
He's one of the best fantasy quarterbacks. There's no way he's available. Of your two options,
is he available?
I only have Teddy and Tua that make any sense.
If those are your only two options, then I'm leaning Tua because they have a plus matchup this weekend. But those are two terrible options, Tito.
If Teddy was healthy, I would go with him because KC gives up points. That's just what
you're tripping.
But
their
he
defense
got the leg injury.
Yes, our defense has vastly improved, and they're one of the best defenses the past.
Please. Who have they played? Jordan Love? You can't count that.
Dallas. We just shut down Dallas. We shut down Dallas, bro.
Dallas is Dallas.
Caruso, man, he's good, man.
Also, Matt Ryan is out there, but he's just been so bad.
Who do they play this week?
He's terrible.
They play Tampa Bay, who gives up points. They give up points. They might be in first place, but they give up points.
I think 2 against the Giants is the way to go.
Then Mac Jones and Jimmy G are also available.
Mac Jones.
Oh, go grab Mac Jones. Come on.
Mac Jones might be good. That might be the way you go.
Against Buffalo?
Yeah.
They're going to have to keep up with Buffalo, right?
Yeah, you're probably going to have to outscore.
Old Tre'Davious White is out, so their best corner in Buffalo's out. Mac Jones is the way to go.
Oh, Big Sky giving me some good intel.
Right.
Okay? Mac Jones it is. Now, next week you're going to hear from me, Big Sky.
Maybe I'll have more family matters to attend to.
Right. Hey, Big Scott's in the escape off somewhere whenever you got to face the fury.
Music.
Yeah. But so let's move on. Keep it on NBA. This guy, are we going to break here soon?
You can go to break anytime in the next.
We're gonna go to break, but we'll keep it on NBA.
I want to talk about this Zion thing real quick.
Yeah, me too. So we'll talk about Zion when we get back from the break. It's 93.7 The Ticket. What's the buzz? Buzz and Tito.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Smoothbrook, Illinois.
When everything is changing, you need a store that's a constant. A store that has the brands your family loves and the value that you need. A store where you can stock up, pick up, and drive up. A store that's close to home and feels like home. A store that puts the health and safety of you and your family above all else. And a store that's always here to help. At Kohl's, we don't know what next year will look like. We just know that we'll be here for you no matter what. Kohl's, here today, here to stay. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Experience an increased body fat, low sex drive, lack of energy, or general fatigue? Vitalize Health offers testosterone replacement therapy and peptide therapy to boost hormone levels and build muscle mass. Call Vitalize Health today at 402-413-0717 or go online to vitalizehealthne.com.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
The Joint, the chiropractic place in Lincoln, reminds parents, let your child know strangers can be dangerous. That talk you have may be life-saving. If you have any information concerning a missing child or someone who has tried to abduct a child, call the authorities. This reminder is from The Joint, the chiropractic place on O Street in Lincoln. They're open, walk-ins are welcome, or call 402-817-3770. Wishing everyone a safe and happy holiday season.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Record highs could be in jeopardy today as we'll top out near 72. Winds remaining light out of the west and eventually turning out of the south at around 10. A cold front moves through tonight. Will drop down to 42 for the low and be cooler tomorrow, but still very mild with a high of 59. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A commitment to volunteer service is one of the many things that makes Nebraska so special. Volunteers give their time, energy, and resources, and they ask for nothing in return. The Step Forward Awards ensures they're recognized for all they do. Serve Nebraska thanks all the nominators, nominees, and sponsors for helping to honor their dedication. The Lifetime Achievement Award is the most prestigious award in the state given for volunteerism. Serve Nebraska is proud to award this year's Lifetime Achievement Award posthumously to Nancy Hoke of Nebraska City. Nancy's dedication to making Nebraska City and our state a great place to visit and live is an inspiration to us all. Once again, congratulations to all the 2021 Step Forward Award honorees. We hope you'll join us online to celebrate volunteerism this year. The event is free to attend and to watch. Visit serve.nebraska.gov to learn how. Sponsored by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
The second largest indoor ag show in the U.S. It's the Nebraska Ag Expo, and it features more than 785 companies spread over 9.2 acres. This show brings all the latest innovations and greatest ag technologies that you need to increase profits, lower costs, and improve the way you farm and ranch. Check it out December 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Lancaster Event Center in Lincoln. Register online for free admission at nebraskaagexpo.com. Sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Back to the Ticket Weeknights. Here is your host, Buzzy Carruthers. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So before we get into this next NBA topic, Big Sky, Nick told me you need to let those intros go a little longer. Let us talk over them a little bit. He was just telling you, you know what I'm saying?
It's a stylistic choice. And
really?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to tell one artist how to do his craft, and he's not going to tell me how to do my craft.
Tell him, Big Sky. Let him know.
I think that it
Let him
sounds
know.
better when the music runs a little longer and then we talk over the music. You don't think so? Big Sky eating.
It sounds fine, but sometimes the music can be a little overpowering, and so I like to make sure that the people can hear what they're actually here for, and not some background bed music.
What the, some
10 toes down, Big Sky. Let him know.
Right. Well,
Let him
looks like
know.
this might have to be a debate between Big Sky and Nick. Nick, if you're out there listening, come teach the young fella. You know what I'm saying?
I am significantly older than Nick.
Nick is young. Like, I did not think he was that young. Nick he's not even 21, right?
How are you significantly older than him? Aren't you still in school?
Right. He's
not
2 years.
He's not even 21.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
22.
Yeah, right.
Oh, significant. That's a big significance. You're right, Big Sky.
I can drink, and I've been legally able to drink for over a year. Nick can't. Nick has never touched a legal alcoholic beverage.
Oh, big difference. Big difference.
Right. Well, let's get on to this next NBA topic. And with Zion Williamson finally returning to the
AKA Big Wedge. Remember Class Act? It looks like Wedge from Class Act.
Yes.
Kid and Play.
Yes.
AKA Wedge.
Oh,
You gonna play with my Danita? You gonna play with my frog? See, these jokes go over Big Sky and most of the other audience heads, I'm sure, but that's who Zion Williamson is.
Tito
Wedge.
Dior. My wife had never seen House Party. I had to introduce her to House Party, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. That's another subject. But but yeah, man. So he's finally coming back, right? Finally, and it brought up the question. I saw it circulating. If you could, would you take Ja Morant?
Yes.
Instead of Zion?
Yes.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean,
It's really a no-brainer.
It really is.
Give me the top 10. I don't, Big Sky, what's the top 10 players in that draft that year?
I'll give them to you. I got them. Hold on, I got them right here. Because it was a down draft for sure. It was a down draft. So you had Zion first, Ja Morant second, RJ Barrett third.
Let's pause there. What's RJ Barrett doing this year? He's still figuring it out. Okay, he ain't there yet. Okay.
Supposedly. I would start like Derrick Rose or somebody else instead of him, but it's all good. I'd start Derrick Rose, push Alec Burks to the floor.
They did like Rose punch off the bench, which I get that too.
They do. So you had RJ Barrett at 3, DeAndre Hunter 4, Darius Garland 5.
What's he been doing?
Nothing. The Cleveland's terrible.
I'm looking at it now, and this is bad.
Jarrett Cole, Kobe White. I mean, the top 10 was crazy. Jackson Hayes is like a really solid role player. Hachimura, and then Cam Reddish. That's 10, right?
Yeah, if we go to 12, I see PJ Washington.
Yeah. I mean, I know you
Brittany Renner fame.
I know you right. I know you saw the Brittany Renner thing. She kind of went viral. She tried to
living back with her mom.
You know who Brittany Renner is?
No,
Yeah,
I
she's
just
living.
think Porter Jr. should have been in that draft class. He's kind of breaking out a little bit with the Rockets.
He's in that draft class. He's lower though. He got taken.
Yeah, he got
late.
taken by with the Bucks pick, I think 29.
Yeah.
Porter Jr.
Yeah.
You got Jordan Poole down there, 28.
Now he's coming out to be solid. He's coming out to be solid. But that's about it. I mean, who else? Who's after Jordan?
Tyler Hero at 13.
Yeah, Tyler Hero. I think there's one more dude who's kind of notable. After
I mean,
Jordan
we
Poole.
got
Who's after
Matisse Thybulle, but I mean,
nah, nobody else after Jordan Poole that kind of has a name going right now.
What draft was this?
and Jordan Poole was 28, so it's only 30.
Former Husker Isaiah Roby.
Isaiah Roby.
Bobo.
That's who I'm thinking. That's who I was thinking.
Okay. But I mean, out of all the guys in this draft, the only one you would take, I mean, I would take Ja Morant over Zion.
Right.
Now, is the thing is, would I take Tyler Hero over Ja Morant? No, but is Tyler Hero maybe going to have a better career than Zion?
Yes, without question. I think so.
Right.
PJ Washington too.
PJ Washington.
You don't think he'll have a better career than Zion?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I mean, so Zion, I mean, what does he do this year? I mean, does he last a year, you think?
What do you mean last a year?
Is he gonna be able to stay healthy?
No, not at all. Clearly the guy doesn't want to either get a nutritionist or listen to a nutritionist. It doesn't seem like he truly takes the game seriously. And I've always looked at him like he's like an all golly shucks guy. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't seem like he truly is ready to be a professional. You know what I mean? Like he can in high school, it was all about the highlights, the Instagram follows, the likes. And then you have this year at Duke where, it wasn't really a man's game yet still.
Right.
And when you're so used to dominating everybody based off of your physicality, and that's all natural. I mean, I don't know what his work ethic was as far as working out, but it doesn't look like he was doing that through the years.
Right.
And now when you have to be committed to doing that, it just doesn't look like he's ready to take on that level of discipline and commitment.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, I don't know if at this point, I don't know if it's something that can be a learned behavior at this point. I don't know.
No, I agree. He's gonna have to make a change, and it's gonna have to start with his mentality, because like you said, I mean, like, dude, get a nutritionist, somebody that can stay on you. You can keep that weight off. You're eating healthy.
Right.
And
you should speak to Kevin. He should speak to Kevin Love.
Hey,
remember Kevin Love was big and out of shape, and then I remember Kevin Love saying, he was like, I just realized my body type, I couldn't eat what I wanted to eat. Like I couldn't eat like other guys.
Right.
I had to drink beet juice and water. Like I can't drink sodas and iced teas. Like you have to be able to understand that your body is different than everybody else's, and here are the things you have to do to stay in shape.
And here's the thing: he's gonna become more explosive if he loses weight. Like, what didn't he realize?
Clearly.
A text line, Tito. If not an emo athlete, what is Zion? Zion an emo athlete?
No, he's just lazy.
Just lazy.
Like you can typically emo athlete is able to perform and they're out there putting in their work, but their emotions get in the way. I wouldn't say Zion's emotions are getting in the way.
Right.
I would say that he's just lazy.
Yeah.
And not
all right.
committed.
We're gonna go to break on that. That was good though from the text line. Emo athlete. You invented
Who
that.
asked that question? I mean,
that was from the text line, man. We'll be back though in a second. Talk about it a little more. Tito and Buzz. What's the buzz?
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on.
Record highs could be in jeopardy today as we'll top out near 72. Winds remaining light out of the west and eventually turning out of the south at around 10. A cold front moves through tonight. Will drop down to 42 for the low and be cooler tomorrow, but still very mild with a high of 59. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Beatrice Bakery has been serving Nebraska with one-of-a-kind Grandma's Fruitcake since 1964. You already know that, but did you know they offer way more than that? You've got to try their line of liqueur cakes, like the strawberry daiquiri cake or the vanilla rum cake. Or what about their breakfast breads, the banana nut bread or their various streusel coffee cakes? Whatever the occasion, Beatrice Bakery has something for you. Oh yeah, and Grandma's Fruitcake? It's still pretty darn good. Beatrice Bakery, located in downtown Beatrice, or always online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. State football wrapped up at Memorial Stadium on Tuesday. In Class A, it was a defensive battle as Gretna won the game over Omaha Westside with the Ticket's Connor Happer on the call. It was a 1-yard QB sneak from quarterback Zane Flores that led to the only touchdown in a win for Gretna over Omaha Westside 7-3. This would be Gretna's first state football title. In Class B, Bennington won over Aurora 42-14. In Class C1, Columbus Lakeview edged out Pierce 37-25. This would also be the first state football title for Columbus Lakeview. In Class C2, Archbishop Bergen won its first title in 42 years over Norfolk Catholic, 49-20. In Class D1, Howells Dodge coasted to a win over Cross County, 42-12. In Class D2, Kensaw beat Sandhills, 46-40. In recruiting, Gabe Hendricks from Elkhorn South has committed to Notre Dame to compete in cross country and track. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
The Joint, the chiropractic place in Lincoln, reminds parents, let your child know strangers can be dangerous. That talk you have may be life-saving. If you have any information concerning a missing child or someone who has tried to abduct a child, call the authorities. This reminder is from The Joint, the chiropractic place on O Street in Lincoln. They're open, walk-ins are welcome, or call 402-817-3770. Wishing everyone a safe and happy holiday season.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, but you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Order online now from the new Wingstop, located at 5001 O Street.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Live from Copple Chevrolet GMC Studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to the Ticket Weeknights. Featuring Nebraska basketball's Director of Player Development, Buzzy Carruthers. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Why
don't you want to know? Don't you mind about the future?
See, Big Sky, he listens, man. See, that's how you got to do, dog. You got to let this thing play a little bit. It's a good song, first of all. You know what I mean? It's a good song. And then you get, boom. I like it. I like it. That's how. See, went into halftime. You made adjustments. Now we're off to a roll. Second half of the show. You don't agree? You don't agree?
Well, I mean, Tito hasn't even started speaking yet, so I would have let it play because I normally wait until both people have said something or look like they're going to say something.
Well,
I have a system, and so
I forgot I was on mute, but don't let him talk to you like that, Big Sky.
I liked it, man. I liked it, Tito. Went a little long. So Tito, top of the hour, man. You sent something in our text exchange I had not seen, and it is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And apparently, this young man faces 10 years.
Felony charge.
Yeah, it was a felony charge. Big Sky, have you seen this? So in Iowa, yesterday, last night, Nevada versus Carlisle. As the game ended, you go through your handshake lines, and as the handshake line starts, it's going regular, and then all of a sudden, like the third or fourth player in the losing team's handshake line just sucker punches one of the opposing players. Sucker punches him.
Gave him the 1-2, actually.
Yeah, he wound up.
He was thinking about that one for a while.
Yeah. That's the one thing. Like, do we have any more backstory besides that they just got blown out? Because I know that's what people are saying. Like, well, that's what the story said, was the team was mad that they got beat by so many points. But is there a backstory to that, for one, and then two, like, going back to the youth sports, to the 15-year-old girl that we spoke about a couple weeks ago, just sucker punching the opponent.
Again, this goes back to your king.
Don't go. Do not go back to LeBron.
I'm just saying, this goes back to your king and the influence he has on these kids. It's ridiculous.
Stop it, bro.
I don't think that a kid from Iowa watched LeBron do what he did and proceeded.
You don't?
I do
a
not.
Kid
think
in Istanbul didn't watch LeBron do it. Why wouldn't a kid from Iowa see it?
There's a better chance that kid from Iowa hates LeBron than he looks up to LeBron.
Exactly.
And why is that, Big Sky?
Because the Midwest ethos hates LeBron because he's a coastal elite.
Okay. But it might have been something else.
I'm not going to speculate because I'm not qualified to speculate in that direction. You guys can speculate in that direction.
I thought that's where you were going. I'm not speculating that. I thought that's where you were going.
There might be that going on as well.
That as well. It's a good one. That's good.
I guarantee you that kid saw it and thought that it was okay.
He thought it was.
If I was him, I would get a lawyer and make sure that we see what our options are to sue LeBron James for that influence. That's what I would do.
Stop it.
That's what I would do.
You're going too far.
I'm just telling you what I would do. If I was the family.
First of all, LeBron is not the first one to get into a scuffle with somebody. Like, stop it. Come on now. Come on.
Saying. Might be a civil suit. Might be a civil suit there.
No. But
you've seen it too much.
No, but and this dude just full on, like, he gave him a 1-2. Now, the other thing though too that nobody's kind of talking about, if you watch the video closely, the teammate behind the guy that gets sucker punched, he takes that dude down quick. Boom.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
The dude behind him, Tito, backed up and got out of the way and did not want any smoke. Go watch the video, Tito. I know
he got to be dealt with.
Hey, that dude, I know that dude, because he didn't step in, they are probably ragging him.
He got to be dealt with accordingly.
We have Jason on the phone. Do you guys want to take the phone call?
Jason. We got Jason on the line. We'll take it. You want to take it, Tito?
What's up, Jason?
What up, Jason?
Hey, guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
Fun game to watch last night. I wish Huskers could have got the victory, but I was proud of the effort, the players and coaches. Now, on the LeBron thing, this is almost directed to Big Sky. This has been misread for years, guys. People don't, I know there's a few people that do, but people don't hate LeBron. Okay? Again, there's a few that do maybe, but we, as a society, we were not ready for LeBron to be considered the best of all time. He's up there in the, Michael Jordan's up there with the Beatles and Elvis and Michael Jackson and kind of like, Coca-Cola and like this stratosphere of brands and success and like, if you're not, and he may end up being better. He's very, very close to being as good as Jordan.
He gets a couple more championships.
Really?
I'll put him up there for sure. He's right there for me. He's number 2.
He's right. He's right there. And maybe, I would, listen to argument that say he's better. I think Jordan's still better. I don't, after watching that special,
it's not even close.
I kind of find myself liking Jordan less, but
I was opposite.
But see, Jason, we got to take the person out of it.
Obviously, he speaks up more about issues around our country, which is really cool.
And it got nothing to do with what's going on the court.
But he's
not. It ain't got nothing to do with what happens on the court.
Jason's saying that there's not as many people that hate LeBron, but for some reason the narrative is like that because he has become so big, right? You there, Jason?
Oh no, Jason is gone.
Oh dang, man! I guess Jason. Big Sky hung up on Jason.
I did because normally you let them say their thing, then you hang up on them and then people respond.
Oh, I didn't know what was going on.
We were gonna call. I mean,
okay, Jason, you can call back in and we can have a conversation. But
So I'm not supposed to speak when the caller's calling. I'm just supposed to let them.
No, you can kind of go back and forth, but usually once it's clear what their statement is and the reason for their call.
Well, we appreciate the call, and we don't get them often.
The call. Hey, Jason, I'm with you. I think it's overrepresented, this hatred for LeBron.
But you are one of the haters, though.
It's misrepresented. I'm not a hater. I'm just telling the facts of it all. Michael Jordan and LeBron James aren't even close. They aren't even close. Now, numbers-wise, is LeBron going to end up, taking over and passing Michael? He will, because he started when he was 18. That has a lot to do with it.
I get that. I definitely get the numbers.
Does it make him better?
I don't think LeBron's going to be considered better than Mike at the end of the day, but he's right there for me. I mean,
you mentioned if he would, how's he going to win a couple more titles? That team is terrible. It's not going to get better overnight.
That's what would make him even,
it's not going to happen.
More in the talk.
It's not going to happen.
Hey, we don't know.
It's not going to happen. That team adding Russell Westbrook. Aren't the Wizards like first in the East right now without him? I mean, and all these talking heads, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Chris Broussards. Oh, the Lakers are the favorite, going to win it. Those guys shouldn't even be allowed to talk sports no more. Because if you knew anything, the way that team was constructed, it was not going to work. That they were going to struggle mightily, and they are. And now they're all trying to reverse course. I mean, it must be nice. Those talking heads are worse than weathermen. You could just be wrong and just move on and still keep your job. I mean, it's ridiculous.
First of all,
Washington is second in the East.
They are?
Yes.
Yes.
What's their record?
14-8.
Wow.
Only bested by Brooklyn's 15-6.
Oh.
Look at that. And I knew that would be the case. Doesn't matter. They didn't even they were 10th in the East last year? No, they didn't make the playoffs because they had to play it. But I think they were 10th in the actual East. So clearly, them bringing in Russell Westbrook was a terrible basketball move. But everybody said how great this acquisition was. And the Lakers are the favorite versus. I'd be shocked if they get out of the first round.
Now, I mean, you're crazy for saying that because any team with
Okay.
LeBron, any team with LeBron, any
Okay.
team with LeBron.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So what's the excuse last year? Because the Lakers had LeBron last year and didn't make it out of the first round.
Tell him, Big Sky. Talk to him.
I mean, last year, because didn't he get like hurt a little bit? Had the ankle,
He was there, and he's
then
only 1 more year older.
Was he there though, Tito? Because he walked out on the team before the games would end in the first round. That's what the kids saw. That's what the kids saw.
Exactly. Exactly.
Gas on
These
the
temper
fire.
tantrums that he's allowed to have. It's
Gas
ridiculous.
on the
We need him gone.
That's my job. I'm stirring.
We need him out the league.
Ridiculous. We need him out the league.
The league, the league will be a much better place once he's gone.
It's going to be the league's going to be terrible when he leaves.
Much better place without him.
It's going to be like when Mike left. There's going to be like a little dead period. I mean, for a second, don't forget Zion. People were banging on Zion to be the next guy 2 years ago.
That's not going to happen.
That's where
I mean, they're going to have to realize it's probably going to be Giannis for a little while until they can manufacture someone the way they did LeBron.
Come on, man. Like Giannis doesn't touch LeBron. Like it's nowhere near close. Like, come on, bro. Like you saying that
today?
As far as what? You talking about skill?
Skill and dominance on the court.
No. Skill and dominance, no. It's just not gonna happen. What's Milwaukee record?
Doesn't take away from Giannis being the best player in the league right now. That's just what it is.
Milwaukee is also 14-8, and they're third in the East.
Come on.
Which is better than the Lakers 12-11.
With this BS super team they tried to construct. Didn't work, King. Didn't work.
Come on, man. I can't wait till LeBron makes to the playoffs, leads these guys to the championship, and shows everyone it's him. He's the guy. Oh, we might have our caller might be back, Jason. He might be back.
Come on back, Jason.
But yeah, no, I mean the whole fact that we got back on LeBron. We started off with the sucker punch by the high school student, and we got back on LeBron. Like,
because he had an influence on that high school kid.
God, no.
What you mean?
No.
It's got to be stopped.
Come on, man.
It's got to be stopped. He's out here getting people kicked out of games. The emo athletes, Jason or whoever on the text line, that's an emo athlete. LeBron James. Oh, they got to go. They got to leave because they said something that was mean to me. Please.
Wow.
This is ridiculous.
Wow. So you're telling me if you're playing a game and somebody says that your child, they hope that your child.
We don't even know if that was said. We don't know if that was said.
That was said.
We don't know. How do we know? Did we hear them say it?
The people sitting next to them said that's what they were saying. What would they lie about that for?
I don't know if that was said or not.
Come on now.
Why would somebody say something like that?
Dude, these fans are crazy. Are you serious?
They pay a lot of money to sit in them seats.
You see what they said about you see what they said about Tristan Thompson? No caller. Who was it? Who's calling?
It was a gentleman making a comment about the exceptional interview with Bud Crawford last night.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to tune in and check that out.
Check it out. But the fact, I was just telling Tito, though, Big Sky, the fact that we started this conversation off about the kid that sucker punched, another kid in high school, and it turned all the way back to LeBron. That lets you know right there the amount of hate that LeBron.
Hey, I wasn't the one that called in and said that there wasn't hate for LeBron or that it's overblown. I was the one that said that there's.
But in a way, Jason basically said he was hating on LeBron in a way, because even he said that he didn't think that LeBron was going to be that big, so that's why he carries all of this you know, and people tend to not like, you know, especially if when you put them up against a guy like Michael Jordan, you know.
There's two extremes, and no one is in between. The LeBron lacks respect with one group and has too much respect with another group. You gotta cut it in the middle.
That there lies the problem, because why would you not like this guy? What dislike could you really? When did your dislike for LeBron start, Tito?
You know when it started for me? I used to like LeBron. Like when he hit that 3-pointer against the Magic in the playoffs, when I thought it was going to be Kobe
LeBron,
versus
LeBron.
Yeah. All right, he hit that 3 versus the Magic. I remember I was at a family reunion. We all went crazy. We're rooting for LeBron. He loses to Dwight Howard. He loses to Dwight Howard in the Magic. He robs us of the Kobe versus LeBron. That's when it started to sit in with me. And then when he made that move to Miami, he tried to blame it on he didn't have any help. He won 60-something games, but he didn't have any help. Like, dog, it's on you to elevate your teammates. It's on you.
He did elevate the teammates. What are you talking about?
He didn't. You win 60 games, you lose, and you say you don't have no help. It can't go both ways.
Eric Snow.
Can't go both ways. No, it can't go both ways.
Come on, man.
It don't matter. You won 60-some games with those guys. It's up to you to elevate them when it's instead of you snapping imaginary pictures, you should have been on their asses. And then maybe they wouldn't have lost in the playoffs.
Snapping imaginary pictures.
You don't remember when they used to take imaginary pictures?
Was doing that, bro. Come on.
Michael and Kobe wasn't doing that. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. And that's why you lost. So then you had to. No.
Did they not make it to the finals when he was there?
Hold on, Buzz. But then it got worse. Then you go to Miami and click up, and you lose to the Mavericks, and you're making jokes throughout the series, thinking that you got it sold up. And then when you lose, you tell everybody, "You people are all broke, and you got to go back to your everyday life." I said, "All right, I'm not."
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I can send you a clip.
Broke.
I can send you a clip.
He did not say you people are broke.
All you people are broke, and you got to go back to your everyday lives. I'm still going to be rich, and nobody can do anything about it. It's basically what he said. He's a clown.
No.
He's a clown.
No.
See, I told you I didn't want to get in. This is why I didn't want to talk about him. Let's move on to the Christmas movies or something.
This is why we need to talk about it. Do we have anything on the text line, Big Sky?
Dave Braska says, I don't hate LeBron. I just don't like him.
Exactly. Hate's too strong of a word.
I just don't like him. Anybody else? Because this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Do we want to get into another piece of why?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure?
Go. Why? Why else? You talking about why else you dislike LeBron?
I just don't know anybody that allows their teammates to get that close to their mom. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. I asked you, are you sure?
Respect. First of all, ain't nobody gonna tell their mama what they doing. You ain't gonna be like, "Mom, nah, you ain't doing that."
But if you are that guy, if you're that dude, nobody would even dare. Nobody would even dare. Nobody would even dare.
I'm happy. And then you talk about Delonte. Come on, man. You know Delonte out in them streets, man.
I heard it wasn't just Delonte.
Clearly.
I heard it wasn't just Delonte.
Wow.
Where's Ricky Davis at?
Wow.
Shouts out to Ricky Davis. We don't know what happened to him.
Stop it. You putting out, do you see?
Listen, I asked you, are you sure?
Not on, never saw that. Oh, Succession. Greg the Egg.
That was out of pocket, Tito. That was
man, so out of pocket.
Hey, I asked if you're sure. These things happen, though. These aren't rumors. These things happen.
This is exactly where we go to break.
These things happen.
LeBron, hey, I love you, Bron. I love you, Bron. That wasn't me, man.
Speak out. Let's talk about it, Bron.
Buzz.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Record highs could be in jeopardy today as we'll top out near 72. Winds remaining light out of the west and eventually turning out of the south at around 10. A cold front moves through tonight. Will drop down to 42 for the low and be cooler tomorrow, but still very mild with a high of 59. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, this is Sean Callahan with Koppel Chevrolet GMC. New vehicle production has been increasing, but the lots will not be filling up anytime soon. In fact, most vehicles are being pre-sold and are leaving the same week as they arrive. If you want your new Chevrolet or GMC, this is a great time to build a vehicle and place an order. Our sales team will work right with you to build the exact vehicle you want. At Koppel, we appreciate your business and sell vehicles at a fair price. So come check us out or visit us online at koppelcars.com.
One host has a red beard and thinning hair. The other also has a red beard and thinning hair. One host got married over the summer. So did the other one. One is a diehard fan of a sub-500 AL Central baseball team. So is the other. Can these two radio hosts do a show together without getting confused as to their own identity? The same couple. Happer and Schaefer. Weekday mornings from 8 to 11 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric ensures our home and office HVAC systems run smoothly throughout the year to provide maximum comfort and convenience. Routine maintenance reduced our operating costs just by improving the efficiency of our unit. Consider a maintenance agreement to ensure you too receive priority for services and scheduling. This helps meet manufacturer warranty requirements. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
At the Nebraska Ag Expo, we're passionate about sharing all the latest and greatest innovations and technologies that agriculture has to offer to help increase profits, lower costs, and improve the way you farm and ranch. Grab your neighbor and come on out to this year's show. Visit with nearly 1,700 ag experts all under one roof. December 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Lancaster Event Center. Register online for free admission at nebraskaagexpo.com. Sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Tom and Bach.
I think the hope is from Scott Frost that the culture has been built and these guys below them have learned a lot from them and they will be able to take the mantle. I mean, that's the hope. And then what they don't have from the loss of experience, the super seniors, you can get from the portal, similar to what Mel Tucker did at Michigan State. I think that's the way they're going to attempt to build their program going forward.
Weekdays from 11 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tractor Supply Distribution Center in Waverly is now hiring for maintenance techs. They have needs for the 10B shift Tuesday through Friday from 5:30 p.m. to 3:30 a.m., the 12A shift Saturday through Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and the 12B shift Saturday through Monday from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Minimum 2 years experience in a fast-paced industrial environment is recommended to apply, and pay is based on experience. They're a 24/7 facility and a clean environment to work in. Come be a part of the Tractor Supply team. Apply today at www.tractorsupply.jobs.
Koppel Insurance Agency says the holiday season is always a fun time for our children and local families. Please do your part to make it a safe one. If you're out celebrating, celebrate responsibly. And if you can, donate a toy to your local drop-off center. This message has been brought to you by Koppel Insurance Agency. They want to thank you very much for your business. If you're looking for insurance, call 402-475-3213. They are honest and fair. For a solid insurance program, Koppel Insurance Agency, wishing you all a very happy holiday season.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. But our part-time service in the Army National Guard means we get to be more. When our communities are in need, we get the chance to stand up and do something about it. We get to serve in our own region and help the people we call neighbors. Whether they are in the mountains of New Mexico, the plains of Nebraska and Kansas, the ranches of Oklahoma and Texas, the farmlands of Missouri and Arkansas, or the bayous of Louisiana, we are here for our hometowns. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
Back to the Ticket Weeknights. Here is your host, Nebraska Basketball's Director of Player Development, Buzzy Carruthers.
I do not believe that Paul. Show me the license.
It's in my car. I can go get it after the show.
I mean,
this is a well-known fact at the station. And it's actually why my name's Big Sky. One of the reasons.
What?
Yes.
Tito. This guy just said that he's got his pilot's license.
I thought I asked you why you were Big Sky because Montana was the Big Sky state.
Right. That's what.
Come on.
That's one half of
What
it.
do you
and
mean?
Then the other
Like that
What's
should have
going
been
on?
explained when we asked you.
Oh, it's just easier. I don't like flexing the pilot thing.
You gotta flex
Why?
that, Big Sky.
Right. Why wouldn't you like that?
It's all. I gotta save it for the ladies.
What do you? Whoa. You got a girl, dog.
Well, when I didn't have a girl.
Yeah, you better watch
That's
it.
how you
Sorry.
got her?
You still got her?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that how you got her? You threw the pilot thing out there?
And he's like, I'm gonna take you on my PJ.
It was a quick flex at the very beginning. Yeah.
So did you take her on a flight? Has she been on a flight?
Not that I was flying.
Why?
I've paid for her plane ticket before.
Oh my gosh. When are you gonna take her flying?
I don't have a plane in Lincoln, so.
But do you
This
have
is all null and void.
right.
Well, when
Like,
I'm in
what's going
Montana,
on?
yeah.
So you have a plane. Family owns a plane.
Multiple, yes.
Multiple.
This guy.
Oh.
This guy talking about his name Big Sky, and we didn't even know. Like this guy. Yeah.
Multiples.
Right. Multiple. So what you guys got?
We don't have any jets, so temper your expectations here. But we have about 7 404s, Cessna 404.
Okay.
Two propellers.
Okay.
It's for hauling packages.
Okay.
Then we have Bonanza A36A, single engine, but it's fast. And that's what my dad, mom used to fly around.
Really?
Yeah. And then we, so that would be 8. And then we used to have 2 trainer planes, but we sold both of those.
And your girl has never been on. If your
Right.
girl is listening, she should be upset right now.
No, I'd be mad. I'd be.
She
pissed.
knows I'm a pilot.
Yeah, but why haven't you flown?
Got all
her?
these planes and she ain't
Right.
never been in.
Right.
Tito, I'm 13 hours away from them. I don't have access to these things. They're money making planes. I can't just be like, yo, pops, give me the keys to the plane.
Holidays coming up. Why not going home?
She's not at home. She's in Indiana.
She's not coming to. Is she not? Y'all not spending the holidays together?
We're doing it here, and then I'm going home. She's going home.
Why doesn't she come home with you? You go home.
Because I can't go home until after Christmas, and she wants to be there.
Oh my gosh!
It's logistical. She's been to my.
AB out there hooping. Let's go. I mean, you're making a lot. It sounds like a lot of excuses to me, Tito.
That's what it sounded like.
I've had one opportunity to get her into a plane, and I was not able to, and that was laziness. I'll accept that, but everything else is out of my hands.
Look, if I got my license, right, and I'm from Big Sky country, all right, I'm gonna go fly Jackson Hole, go get dinner real fast, then I'm gonna be back. Like that easy. And I'm flying my own. I'm gonna just go fly.
I actually did do that.
But you didn't do it with her, dog.
I did it with my ex when we were still dating.
I hope she's not listening. I just hope the new one isn't listening. Let's move on. Let's save them. Let's move on.
Hey, bro.
Let's just move on.
Oh my! I really hope she's not listening, dog. For real. Because you did that with the ex, and you haven't even gotten her in the plane.
Well,
yet. You literally went to Jackson Hole. This is like
no, we did not go to Jackson Hole.
Oh, you didn't go to Jackson Hole.
No,
oh, okay.
We don't have KFC in my hometown. We wanted KFC, so we got in the plane, flew an hour over, got KFC.
It was an hour flight?
No, it's an hour drive. We flew. It was 15 minutes.
Just
And
to
then
get KFC.
are you familiar with Cody Ko?
Who?
He's a YouTuber. He was doing a show on the other side of North Dakota, flew across North Dakota to go to the show.
But you haven't used this privilege with her at all.
I don't have access to a plane right now.
Stop saying that. You have access.
No, I do not.
What are you talking about?
All the planes are 13 hours away.
Okay, but you have access. You can go home and have access.
I work virtually every day of the week. My one day off this week is
People make time for things that they care about.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Don't act like you can't get a couple days off.
I've already gotten a couple days off.
Yeah, because you was straight up gone for 2 weeks the other day. You know what I mean, Tito? Hey, I hadn't seen Big Sky for about 2 weeks. Didn't manage to get her on any flights.
Well,
during that time,
I went to Indiana to see her, but Indiana's even further away from all of the planes.
Bro, why didn't
you know how the possibilities are endless if you know how to fly a plane?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why did you go to Indiana first and fly? I mean, why did
you could take her to Napa Valley and come back in the same day if you want.
Exactly, go to Napa.
Come on,
you significantly older than Nick. Go to Napa. You drink some wine. Oh, you probably can't fly back drunk though. Can't fly
just
back.
wait till the morning.
Stay the night.
8 hours bottle of throttle.
What?
8 hours bottle of throttle. 8 hours from the last alcoholic beverage to being on a plane.
That's
the rule.
That doesn't.
You
sound
know the
safe.
rules and everything. You still haven't done
Right,
it. I mean,
right.
It's
That
crazy.
doesn't sound safe though. I mean, it might take a little longer than 8 hours for some people.
Depends.
8
Depends
hours.
what else you were doing.
Right. 8 hours bottom of the throttle. That 8th hour came and I was good to go.
Movie reminds me of that movie Flight with Denzel.
Okay.
You ever see that?
That's based on a true story, right?
I believe so. Mhm.
Look it up, Big Sky. Fact check that.
I'll go ahead and do that.
No, Sully was. But AB at the line right now. Alec Burks, 15 points, 3 for 9, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Boy, getting into that line, baby. Kansas City, stand up. Oh my gosh, just missed a free throw. Happens to the best of them, man. Happens to the best of them. Big time free throw. You know,
He should have got him a little more money, man. I'm sorry.
Man,
It's loosely inspired by Rule.
He's starting. Yeah, he's starting now. Hopefully, the Knicks finally see what they have in my guy, and up that.
Make it right.
Yeah. So, but man, let's get into it. Big Sky got us all off track, man. Telling us he's got.
I told you it off air, and you carried it in on air.
Yeah, well, that's not something that you usually normally hear, Tito. Like he just hit me with like, yeah, I got my pilot's license. We got
you were
17
questioning me on a
planes.
plane fact, and so I needed to immediately establish that I had more credibility on the topic.
Yeah, but nobody said. Well, nobody thought it was going to be like, yeah, I'm a pilot. And also, by the way, I have 10 planes that my family.
7. Get it right. Get it right.
We got into it because we were talking. Tito, correct me if I'm wrong. All plane wings are below your window, right? Am I tripping?
No,
that's what I think.
No,
like they're right there.
No,
below your window. Wow.
You've clearly never flown Alaska Airlines because they use a lot of Bombardier Q-400s, and those are all overwing aircraft.
I've never flown Alaska.
No.
Never. Have you ever flown Alaskan Airlines, Tito?
I try to stay away from off-brand airlines like Spirit and
they're
Frontier.
Delta. They're Delta.
Me too. I do too. Alaskan, Spirit,
Frontier.
Frontier.
They try to get you like they have these really cheap tickets. Then you got to pay for everything else. You got to pay for the seat. You got to pay for the bag times 10.
Right.
Like an extra fee just to. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Just to enter the plane is a fee. I mean,
right. I like to stick with Southwest. That's my go-to. I like
Southwest.
Southwest.
For Southwest, I do American.
Hey, remember when we was in school, Tito? AirTran. Oh man.
Oh man.
AirTran.
Does AirTran still exist?
No.
They went out of business.
They went out of business.
Because they had a hub in Atlanta.
Yes, and that's why it was the lick. Man, AirTran, you go $50, $60.
Here's a quick story. The craziest thing ever. When Lou Williams first got drafted by the Sixers,
Mm-hmm.
I took a flight to Atlanta for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He was a second-round pick, but I'm into the basketball and I'm a Sixers fan. And I'm like, yo, this dude is sitting, mind you, though, I'm in the very back of the plane at the end of the plane. And Lou Williams is sitting next to me, and he's in the middle. Mind you, he had just got drafted by the Sixers, and I'm leaving the Philadelphia airport. I'm like, the Sixers couldn't hook you up with nothing better than this? Like, what is going on?
That's
crazy. I was just caught off guard. I'm like, I guess the Sixers didn't pay for this ticket. Like,
maybe he might have been sneaking off or something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but still, you still know you got some money coming. Why would you?
If he was going back to Atlanta, he probably was going to Magic City, so he probably didn't want nobody.
Maybe that's why he was in the back with me.
Exactly.
But at that time, nobody knew who he was. Nobody knew who he was unless you really were into basketball. So
right. Well, we didn't get to. We're gonna go top 5 Christmas movies, Tito.
Okay.
Get your list together. We'll finish out the show.
Is Big Sky doing this too?
Big Sky is participating.
All right, let's start with his list.
We're gonna go to break, so we'll give you a little
we
time.
got time. We got time.
We got time?
Yeah, we got about 4 minutes before I was about to hold up the sign.
Bro, we don't got 4 minutes to go through all of ours. My list is elite. Your list is probably gonna be terrible, Big Sky.
That's that's just not right.
But
please, nobody have no Christmas movies that aren't Christmas movies, and you know what I'm talking about.
What? Hold on, man, because I might have one on there. But
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Are you serious?
Cut it out, man.
How is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It's not a Christmas movie. Take it out. Let's go to break. Take it out.
Come on,
take it out,
bro. You gonna make me take Die Hard out, dog?
It's Big Sky. Look at Big Sky. Big Sky probably don't even know what Die Hard is. I don't know.
I do know what Die Hard is.
Okay.
How
is it a Christmas movie?
How isn't it? I'll change. I'll substitute it. But how isn't it a Christmas movie? Because it's definitely the whole movie is based around Christmas.
So is part 2 a Christmas movie? Is part 3 a Christmas movie? Then it can't be a Christmas movie.
So any movie that happens in the month of December in their world is a Christmas movie, according to Buzzy.
Not.
See, there you go, Big Sky. That's the perfect way to put it. Please stop
it. Man, come on.
Stop it.
Man.
Look, I guess Long Kiss Goodnight is a Christmas movie, too.
There was a lot of snow. There was a lot of snow. There was a lot of snow in Long Kiss.
Which is on the low, a classic. Charlie Baltimore.
Very much so. But there was a lot of snow, so it was winter time. So I mean, technically, Tito, you might be able to count it as a Christmas movie.
Stop it.
We'll go. We'll go. Let me go back, and I'll substitute Die Hard. And get your list ready. Big Sky, get your list ready. We'll end the show on top 5 Christmas movies.
Your child's most important school supply is free and fits in a pocket. It's their library card, and it's important to use that card often. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the NSEA and a lifelong reader. Your local library can unlock a whole new world for your child. Explore it together. The library is a great place to learn and spend time together. Let's help every child succeed.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Record highs could be in jeopardy today as we'll top out near 72. Winds remaining light out of the west and eventually turning out of the south at around 10. A cold front moves through tonight. Will drop down to 42 for the low and be cooler tomorrow, but still very mild with a high of 59. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, this is Sean Callahan with Koppel Chevrolet GMC. New vehicle production has been increasing, but the lots will not be filling up anytime soon. In fact, most vehicles are being pre-sold and are leaving the same week as they arrive. If you want your new Chevrolet or GMC, this is a great time to build a vehicle and place an order. Our sales team will work right with you to build the exact vehicle you want. At Koppel, we appreciate your business and sell vehicles at a fair price. So come check us out or visit us online at koppelcars.com.
One host has a red beard and thinning hair. The other also has a red beard and thinning hair. One host got married over the summer. So did the other one. One is a diehard fan of a sub-500 AL Central baseball team. So is the other. Can these two radio hosts do a show together without getting confused as to their own identity? The same couple. Happer and Shaper. Weekday mornings from 8 to 11 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric ensures our home and office HVAC systems run smoothly throughout the year to provide maximum comfort and convenience. Routine maintenance reduced our operating costs just by improving the efficiency of our unit. Consider a maintenance agreement to ensure you too receive priority for services and scheduling. This helps meet manufacturer warranty requirements. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
At the Nebraska Ag Expo, we're passionate about sharing all the latest and greatest innovations and technologies that agriculture has to offer to help increase profits, lower costs, and improve the way you farm and ranch. Grab your neighbor and come on out to this year's show. Visit with nearly 1,700 ag experts all under one roof. December 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Lancaster Event Center. Register online for free admission at nebraskaagexpo.com. Sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Tom and Bach.
I think the hope is from Scott Frost that the culture has been built and these guys below them have learned a lot from them and they will be able to take the mantle. I mean, that's the hope. And then what they don't have from the loss of experience, the super seniors, you can get from the portal, similar to what Mel Tucker did at Michigan State. I think that's the way they're going to attempt to build their program going forward.
Weekdays from 11 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tractor Supply Distribution Center in Waverly is now hiring for maintenance techs. They have needs for the 10B shift, Tuesday through Friday from 5:30 p.m. to 3:30 a.m., the 12A shift, Saturday through Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and the 12B shift, Saturday through Monday from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Minimum 2 years experience in a fast-paced industrial environment is recommended to apply, and pay is based on experience. They're a 24/7 facility and a clean environment to work in. Come be a part of the Tractor Supply team. Apply today at www.tractorsupply.jobs.
Koppel Insurance Agency says the holiday season is always a fun time for our children and local families. Please do your part to make it a safe one. If you're out celebrating, celebrate responsibly. And if you can, donate a toy to your local drop-off center. This message has been brought to you by Koppel Insurance Agency. They want to thank you very much for your business. If you're looking for insurance, call 402-475-3213. They are honest and fair. For a solid insurance program, Koppel Insurance Agency, wishing you all a very happy holiday season.
Back to The Ticket Weeknights. Here is your host, Buzzy Carruthers. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ain't lie. Let it rock. Let that rock. You know who that is? Oh my God. Oh my God. Knicks Chicago, Tito, 2 minutes left. Knicks 111. Chicago 111, Knicks 108. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And one. Julius Randle. He's a monster. All right. Let's get into it, Tito. Top five. Christmas movies all time, real fast on the text line. How bad were the calls last night? Top 10 list bad. Yes. Top 10 list bad. It was bad.
Top 10 list?
As far as the foul calls last night.
Oh.
As far as me coaching and just what I've seen, yes, they were terrible. It was unbelievable. Some of
the calls were top 10.
Yeah. So not bad. But let's start off, man. I'll start. since you said I had to take out Die Hard, okay.
I knew it was coming.
I mean, I think that's not fair, but Home Alone. This is
in order.
This is in no particular order.
We gotta do it in order.
Well, if we do them in
5
order,
to 1.
I'm probably still gonna go Home Alone. I love that movie. I mean, it's a childhood. Like you wished you were, Kevin. There was a buzz in the movie.
See, that's the point. That's the point.
It sucks.
But that's the point I was trying to make. Every sequel to that movie was still about Christmas, right?
You're right.
That's the point I'm making.
So I'm going Home Alone. That'll be my 1. I'll go 1 through 5. Home Alone will be my 1. Elf will be my 2. Loved Elf. Will Ferrell. I love Will Ferrell. Hilarious. I think you'll like this one, Tito. Jingle All the Way.
So on my list, I got a list that made my list.
I mean, I love that movie. Turbo.
I do too. Schwarzenegger, Sinbad when he was killing
By the way,
it.
Sinbad's on a new show with Little Rel called Rel. He makes the show.
That show still comes on. I thought that show got canceled like 2 years ago.
Rel? Oh, I didn't even know. I don't know. I watch it on Hulu. But
okay, yeah, that show didn't last long. That show's like 3 years old and it got canceled.
Yeah. So yeah,
shout out
Jingle
to
All the
Rel
Way.
and Sinbad.
Yeah. The fact that Redman even like referenced it in a rap, you know what I'm saying?
That movie is a
Ozone
good
and
Christmas
Turbo.
movie.
Yeah. So that's my 3. And then number 4 will be Bad Santa with Bernie Mac and Billy Bob Thornton. And then my 5 would be see, I kind of want to go like with a cartoon with the Grinch. I kind of want to go with the Grinch. I love the Grinch.
Never was huge on the Grinch. I saw
Really?
the book. Yeah, I saw
Really,
the book.
I like the Grinch, but then also 2 Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Classic, man. Come on. They're trying to get home for Christmas. Steve Martin, John Candy. Remember?
Vaguely. I don't know if that makes anybody's list.
It's
but
good.
okay.
I'm telling you, it's good. Okay. Go ahead, though. Go with yours.
I'm up or Big Sky?
Yeah, you up.
All right. I had Jingle All the Way at number 5. That was my number 5.
Okay.
Classic movie. We just mentioned that one. Yeah. Surprised this one didn't make your list. National Lampoons.
I thought about it.
National Lampoons Christmas.
Classic. The dude. The Chevy Chase Christmas joint is classic, bro.
I mean,
John Candy too.
That's got to make the list.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's got to make the list.
I like it. Keep going.
My number 3, I was torn between the Tim Allen, the Santa Claus.
Yes, thought about that one.
I was seeing that in the theaters when it happened. See, I don't like those like bad Santa. That's cool, but I like the cheerful part of Christmas.
No, I feel you. I love Santa Claus too. I love that.
So we went with the Santa Claus at 3.
Shocked
this one didn't make your list, even though I'm so fatigued from this movie.
What?
A Christmas Story. Ralphie.
Come on.
You shoot your eye out.
It's
a phenomenal movie.
I know.
It's just Ted Turner that ran it into the ground. But it doesn't take away.
Right.
It don't take away from how great of a Christmas movie it is.
Right.
And then for me, honestly, I went Home Alone number 1, man.
Home Alone 1. That's both our one.
That was right when we were children.
Dang.
I mean,
we wanted to be Kevin.
Yeah, I remember seeing Home Alone 2 and loving it just as much.
Yes,
I
had Home Alone 2 on my list,
number
and
1.
I was like, I don't want to put both on there. You know what I'm saying?
Home 2 was pretty good.
It was really good. It was really good. The story,
you can't have
was good about.
You can't have 2 without 1. So I got to go with the first one.
Big Sky, you up, dog?
All right.
I like that list, Tito.
For a hot second, I thought Buzzy was copying my list because at 5 I have Elf, at 4 I have Home Alone, and at 3 I have Jingle All the Way. And then Tito started copying my list a little bit. With number 2, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
classic.
And then number 1, A Christmas Story.
Classic. There you go. See,
let's talk some. Let's talk a couple. Is Gremlins considered Christmas? No. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
There is
All right.
controversy. There is controversy on the text line. According to unnamed texter, planes, trains, and automobiles, they were going home for Thanksgiving.
Really? Really?
Come on, man.
Whoa,
Come on.
whoa. Well,
Come on.
if that's the case, I'll put a Christmas Story in there because it is a classic.
Well, I thought that was like an honorable mention for you. The planes.
I mean, it was going to be in the top 10. There's a lot of good ones out there still.
A lot of good ones. What was the one with Bill Murray when he was going through the Christmas?
Scrooge
Yes, is an
classic.
honorable mention.
The Santa Claus 2 was pretty good too, Tito. Scrooged.
But you know what we need to do? We need to make our own independent Christmas movie because apparently there's a market for it.
A Wonderful
If you
Life.
watch BET, there's a new Christmas movie every week
Best
that
Man
we've never
Christmas.
heard of.
Black Christmas, whatever.
We just
They
need to
all
make a
know.
Black Christmas movie
I'm
and
surprised
just
neither
send
one
it
of
to
us had
BET.
one of the Black Christmas movies on there.
I was thinking this Christmas because my mom will watch that movie in June. It's ridiculous. She loves that movie.
We out Nebraska. Tito, appreciate you, love you. Big Sky, 937
Water heater
ticket.
gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same day replacement.